great ideas. How many of you started this year with great ideas? I believe all of you. But how much of those ideas became true during the year? Please raise your hand. At least one idea realized this year. Fine, thanks. I'm excited that you have the courage, you have the discipline to continue with your great ideas and make them true. How about most of people in practice? There are many different ideas generated on a daily basis, but the difficult part is not in the great ideas generating, it is a great idea transformation into real practice, so to influence the people's life. What one of the best managers of 20th centuries, Henry Ford, said is that the focus should be not on generating just a great idea, but to developing it into a workable decision. So let me share how did you implement it, our great idea about a business game, into a real-life solution. We started with the problem first. What was the problem? The problem was that 20% of starting young entrepreneurs with their business ideas didn't manage to survive during their first year of existence. What were the reasons for that? Listed but not prioritized, these reasons relate to the lack of product developed which is demanded on the market, lack of cash flow management skills, lack of management team skills, and some more that influenced their bad behavior on the market and bad performance. Well, we started with understanding that it is necessary to provide some solution to this problem to young, non-experienced entrepreneurs. And such solution could be a game, business game. Why business game? Because it's good, it's entertaining. In the same time, it could provide some necessary skills to managers to train these different decisions and events before they meet the real life on the market. And good ideas turn into useful decisions, not as a magic. They turn into useful decisions by following a disciplined approach with several important stages. 5 important stages to pass through until we turn our idea into workable decision. And the first one is wear the shoes of your potential users and feel their view on the problems. How to feel it, how to understand it, by implementing one very important and effective tool. This is the 5 why and how model. Looking at this model, we can collect more information about more in-depth understanding about problems. Having this understanding, then we may pass through the next step and match the needs of the user to the possible solution with features about our business game. Matching the needs to the features of the game, we could be sure we bring benefits to our users. How did we do this? By implementing one very easy to understand and use model, the model for proposal definition and proposal providing of our game. Then we continue when we set the framework of needs and learning targets for the game. We continue with more in-depth definition of how these learning targets should be achieved, how much of learning concept to put in it, how much previous introduction of business items to do, how much blank scenarios to implement. Then we integrated all these achievements into a very small number of prioritized features, just to see the model, to submit it to the users, to check it, and to have this feedback about good things, about deficiencies, for us to improve it and move ahead with the real product for the market. So, what is the way our game was submitted to a group of users? We made a training plan. We combined these features in a circle of 8 rounds, and we specified these 8 rounds to follow the natural stages in the startup development. So we distinguish between the first stage, entering the market, with developing the product, with developing the business model, how this product will be then sticked to the market. Then the second stage, challenges from the dynamics of the market conditions. And the third stage, adjustment and ready to launch product. So this is our story of developing a business game. If you have a great idea, still not developed, try the first step, and then next you will reach your final goals. Thank you.